This is the Instant Setter from Making Memories. It's a great little tool. It's used for making holes into your card or your paper, and then you can set your eyelets with this tool as well. In the tool you get its own little mat. You also get 3 different sizes of holes, so you can make three different sizes in your papers. You've got a teeny tiny one, the standard size, and a large one as well, which will work with all sorts of eyelets, different shapes, sizes and designs. This Instant Setter will work with all eyelets. Some of them are softer than other ones, but this one will work with all of them. Okay. How it works, it's sprung loaded. So if you've got a slightly weaker wrist, you can actually turn that section there, which, I don't know if you can see, there's a little white mark in the centre there. When it's on that white mark, that's if you've got a slightly weaker wrist for pressure. So you'll be able to use that. You'll probably need to push it down a couple more times, but that sort of will be easier on your wrist. If you're fine with that, you can turn it to the green section, and then you just need to push down 1 or 2 times to make your hole. Now, how to grip this? You don't hold it like this and do this. It makes it all slippy and slidey. You grab hold round the front part. The pressure is actually on the heel of your hand here. So when you're pressing down, you get the heel going onto that pressure there, and then you're going to push down onto the mat. Always use this mat when you're making these holes, because it's going to damage your table. Make sure as well that you're working on a firm surface. It won't work on a plastic table. Unfortunately, with it being spring loaded, it pushes the table down. It doesn't actually make the hole. So make sure you've got a nice firm surface to work on. It has a magnet on the end, so when you want to put in the little hole punches and the setters, they just pop in and out like that. So you have no problem in getting them in and out. So if you've only got, if you're sort of holding something with a piece of, like, say you were holding your paper down and you couldn't let it go because you're holding a certain project in place, all you need to do is lay that on the table and then pop that in. So you're able to use it with just one hand if you needed to. So to make the hole, you just pop that in there. Place that onto the table. As I say, I've got it gripped around the front here. The heel of my hand is the pressure, and then you just push down a couple of times. And that makes the hole here. Okay. Right, now we're going to do the setting part. So what I'm going to do next is put the eyelet into this card. I've placed that face down onto the mat, and then I'll take the card over to the back of the eyelet. Sometimes it's a bit fiddly if you put it in first and then tip it over. Sometimes it has a tendency to drop out. So once that's on, what I'm going to do is move this a little bit closer to myself, so the actual pressure is just coming straight down the body instead of trying to stretch over, which can make your arm ache a little bit sometimes. And then that little dimple there fits over the back of the eyelet, and then you push down. I think I'll do this about 4 times, and then that spreads out like that. Now it is supposed to do that. I mean, sometimes people will say to me, oh, it's split at the back. It is supposed to be split at the back. And then you've got your eyelet, which is in the front on there.